This week on the Movies and Stuff show, we discuss the Game of Thrones trailer, baseball's opening day, IMDb is run by bros, and the worst 80s action flicks. Stay tuned. And welcome once again to the Movies and Stuff show. We are coming to you live from the suburbs of New Jersey and Missouri. My name is Dan, and joining me is a man who just can't wait for the Game of Thrones return.
I can't wait. I am just so stoked. So stoked. I can't wait at all, man.
So, yeah, I mean, when did you stop watching Game of Thrones?
End of not last season, the season before.
Gee, so you didn't even watch last season?
I didn't watch last season.
But I forced you to watch the trailer.
You did. You did.
And it made you feel blank.
Oh, what did it make me feel? Yeah, it's a trailer. I was actually really engaged by that Dollar Shave Club ad that ran before it. So that's my takeaway from there.
Great. You know,
yeah, I don't like the show. Yeah.
As you're trying to do your joke, we had a technical difficulty.
We did.
So you were really enthused by the Dollar Shave Club ad leading up to the trailer.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That was the takeaway from there. I think I'm going to check those guys out. They seem all right.
Thanks again, Skype. That was magical. That was magical. It was in the middle of his fucking joke. That was so fucking awesome, Skype. Thank you.
Yeah. What are you going to do? We're
peeling back the curtain here.
Yeah, we're dependent on Skype.
Tell us how to do it better, people. You find us a way to do it better. We'll look into it for sure.
There you go.
Game of Thrones trailer. I guess it starts like next month.
It's April something. Is winter finally fucking here?
Well, spring just started for me. It's been like 60 degrees the last couple of days here. It's going to be up to like 70 something tomorrow, 75 tomorrow.
Okay. So we're talking about the weather instead of Game of Thrones. That tells you everything.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Yeah, spring is coming. No, I mean, it looked good. It looked good to me.
Yeah, it's a trailer. It looked cool. There's no doubt.
Trailer. Yeah. It tells you nothing.
Yeah. I mean, we're going to have to watch another interesting character get killed just to put in another boring one in their place. I don't know.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they have like an over-under of people that are going to die in Game of Thrones.
Yeah, probably.
Some bravado, right?
Yeah.
Probably has some kind of fucking bets. I thought it was good. I mean, again, you know, nothing... No big takeaways from it, from my analysis of it. It was a trailer. I look forward to the show. I'll watch it.
Are the Lannisters the good guys now?
No.
Oh, just checking.
No. I mean, no.
Okay.
No. I mean, Tyrion's always been kind of a good guy, bad guy type thing. Okay. He's always kind of been good and bad. Jaime has kind of moved on to being good, but he's so stuck on Cersei that unless he just kills her, then he'll never truly be good, I guess. I don't know. No.
It's not for me. The show's not for me. I'm sorry to say, but it's just not my bag.
Yeah, but you like some of those big kind of, like, you liked Rome, right?
Yeah, I did like Rome. I thought that was interesting. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I think you'd dig Spartacus. You should give Spartacus a try.
Oh, I think I will. Yeah.
I think you'd dig Spartacus. So you're not looking forward to Game of Thrones returns next month. Something that else returns next month is baseball. Baseball's opening day is like a month away, right?
Oh yeah,
a little over a month away, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Who's playing the first game of the season?
I don't know off the top of my head. Was it the Royals?
Royals. Who are the Royals playing?
Who would they be playing?
The
Metropolitans.
That is correct. You know, I actually caught. I was telling you, I caught a Mets spring training game last night. I was watching it. Made me feel so happy.
Nice.
You know, baseball coming back.
Yeah.
See, Mets look good. I mean, it's spring training, but still, Mets look really good. I was happy. Cespedes was killing the ball around. Our new additions to our team. Yeah, we're doing really well. Cespedes did not kill a hog live on TV. He did not drive to the stadium in like 6 different cars. They look good. The team looked good. And you know, I was happy that baseball's back. You think the Royals repeat this year?
3 times.
That would be three straight times.
Last time a team went to the World Series 3 straight times.
Got to be
A's.
the Yankees, right?
A's,
Was
88,
it the A's?
80, 88 through 90 were the A's.
Yankees didn't three-peat?
Oh, no. I'm just talking about 3 consecutive World Series. The last one to do it was the A's, going to 3 consecutive World Series.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I thought the Yankees had done a three-peat.
No, apparently not. I scrubbed Wiki really quick, and 88 to 90 A's. Before that, it was the 76 to 78 Yankees. Incredibly difficult to go to 3 World Series.
Yeah, it is. How many of those World Series those A's win, too?
How many did they win?
Right? I mean,
Yeah.
So, just going to 3, you got to win a couple of those.
Right, but it's the hardest
No,
of all the championships. The World Series is the hardest one to get to and win. Even harder now
the
with
professional ones. Right?
Oh yeah. The NCAA tournament's probably the
NCAA
hardest.
tournament is just that's so crazy because I mean, especially when you get down to like in basketball, we're talking about, right?
Right.
You get down to the Sweet 16.
Yeah.
It's pretty much the teams are so close at that point, and you get one game.
Yeah.
At least in baseball, it's a series. I mean, football is one of those things too. I think it's less so.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. I think it's less so because it's less crazy than NCAA. But NCAA, I think, is probably the craziest. But baseball is insanely tough to because I mean, it's even though you get a chance, it's a series. Winning a series is harder than winning one game.
Oh yeah, it is. It's just that one game, that puncher's chance. Yeah. It makes it the NCAA tournament just so volatile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I don't know. I think I just messed up what I was trying to say. I'm saying it's all hard.
It's all hard.
It's all difficult.
Baseball's the hardest, though. Come on now.
I think it's tough. I think baseball's really tough. So, Royals look good though. Royals look a solid team. I think they kind of made up for their losses. People that they lost. I think they made some good additions.
Yeah. If we can find a pitcher that pitched as well as Johnny Cueto, we'll be all right.
Well, I mean, yeah. By the deadline, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm not.
What's your minor league system look like now? Has it all been depleted?
It's a little beat up right now. It's
a
a little empty. Yeah, I mean the Royals saw their window open and they took their shot.
It was a good shot.
Yeah,
I mean,
it was.
If it kills you guys for the next 30 years again, then
There you go. Yeah,
kind of worth it. I mean, at this point, the Mets have a pretty stocked minor league system too, and they got all those young pitchers, and
Right.
I kind of feel that. Yeah, you trade a couple more of those prospects away, get some people on the team to try to win now.
take their
Past
shot.
those Cubs.
Cubs are gonna be tough, man.
I know a lot of people writing off the Nationals because of Dusty Baker.
I'm in that camp. I'm in that camp myself.
And that's still going to be kind of tough. And
That'll be kind of tough, yeah.
Giants look good out in the West.
Goddamn Giants.
Arizona took a step up. I don't think they're going to do anything, but they took a step up.
No, they're not gonna do anything.
So anyway, exciting baseball times.
Oh yeah, we're gonna bore the shit out of you people throughout the season.
Oh yeah, I mean, come on. At least a segment a week.
Yeah.
Until we get our own sports show, then
There
we
you
won't
go.
have to bother you with it.
There you go.
I don't know if you knew. I don't know if you know that today is International Women's Day and National Pancake Day.
Is it?
Do you have a favorite female hero or a pancake hero that you would like to give a shout out to?
Ooh. A favorite female hero or pancake hero? I
Or
can't.
one or the other.
I think I would combine it to both.
So Aunt Jemima.
Yeah, well, I was thinking Irene. Irene at the diner.
Okay.
She doesn't tell me my specials, but she'll bring me pancakes.
Very good. Good. Nice segue until next week's episode too.
It's a nice name.
Yeah, it's good stuff. No, that's not our last topic. But I do want to kind of stick to the theme of International Women's Day because you sent me an article today that was pretty awesome, and it was the AV Club, and the AV Club didn't write this; they just posted an article about an upcoming article by someone else. His name is Johnny Coleman, and Johnny Coleman's article was essentially that IMDb's rating system is rigged
Oh.
by bros. That's right. The reason that The Shawshank Redemption and Christopher Nolan films rank so high on IMDb is because guys who are 18 to 29 have nothing better to do than go on IMDb and rig the voting. And when you think about it, when on the surface, you're like, you know what? There's a possibility. There is a possibility that the bros are rigging IMDb. Why did I never think about that? But then, brilliantly, you check the 100 best movies rated by women on IMDb, and number one is
Shawshank Redemption.
And what other films appear on this list?
Pretty much all of Christopher Nolan's movies. Godfather. I mean, everything you think of as man movies. Fucking Fight Club's on there.
Explain that to me then. Explain this to me. How bros are the bros pretending to be chicks then?
It's because
and voting on IMDb.
It's because this it doesn't make any goddamn sense. People generally recognize a good movie when they see it. I think, for the most part. And maybe some more esoteric films are harder for them to get, but generally speaking, people see a good movie, they like it.
Sure.
This whole thing is utter horse shit, by the way.
Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah.
God, Skype is just acting like a dick this week.
It is.
Man, Skype is really fucking us over.
Does Microsoft own IMDb? Just saying.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, well, there you go. No, it's so fucking bullshit, man. I mean, these people came in with, I'm going to keep it cool. These people came in with an agenda to kind of diminish what people like and to kind of fit it into their worldview. It's one thing to be a film snob, but then for them to turn around and try and make it the fault of it's a man fault. This is like buzzword central. Oh, feminism's hot right now, so we're going to make it all the man's fault. For a hypothesis that's fucking bullshit to begin with. It's ridiculous. It is so ridiculous. The system. This is their hypothesis. The system fails to take into account people who aren't voicing their opinions. How stupid is that?
It's the Shawshank Redemption. I'm speechless about this. If it was like Transformers,
yeah.
I think we'd have a genuine argument here. But
right,
like Shawshank Redemption is not just by bros, but by film critics, widely known as one of the greatest films of all time.
It's a beloved classic. It's not Boondock Saints, yeah.
Or Boondock Saints 3, which apparently is happening.
Yeah. It's not one of those which you think would be a bros movie, which actually, funnily enough, if you look up Boondock Saints, it's higher rated by women than it is by men.
Well, isn't that Reedus guy from from Walking Dead? He's in it, right?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Daryl. It's a Daryl fact.
You're the statistics man. You tell me. Does a group actually feel underrepresented when they don't actually take part in the vote? I mean, is that even a statistical possibility?
Sure. I mean, have you seen the world? People will fucking find a way to be pissed off about anything.
Yeah. Okay.
So honestly, how many people complain about the president of the United States and then actually didn't vote?
It's true.
In the election.
Yeah.
Like, how many times did that happen?
But I've never seen the argument that the people that didn't vote should actually have counted towards the tally.
Yeah, that's so weird.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. It's so stupid.
So weird. I mean, again, from an analysis standpoint, if you want to say, we don't want to trust this analysis because a certain demographic or certain group were held out.
Right. That's
one thing. But to say that because they didn't vote, their vote should count.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it at all.
Shawshank's such a good fucking movie. We talked about Shawshank. We did. We had William Sadler on the show. It was such a fucking blast. I love Shawshank. It's one of my favorite movies of all time.
You can't hate Shawshank.
I guess I'm a bro.
Yeah. Well,
I'm too old for a bro, right?
Yeah.
They said 18 to 29.
Yeah.
You're like 10 years older than bro.
I'm like almost 40. Yeah, we can say it.
And here I am. I'm gonna turn 35 this year. I turn 35 this year. I'm gonna be well out of brohood, I guess. I don't know. It makes no sense. But you know what does make sense? Our show, because we have a great show lined up this week. We're going to talk about the top 10 worst 80s action films.
Oh, that should be fun.
Yeah, so we're going to take a very quick break, and when we return, we will get right into this. Stay tuned. And welcome once again to the Movies and Stuff show. We're talking about the top 10 worst 80s action films. Last week, we discussed Predator, which is one of the best. So this week, we decided to dive into some of the Drek.
Oh.
Now, this was tough because there's a lot of bad 80s action films, and many that I've refused to sit down and watch.
Yeah.
Because they look so terrible. So I guess my list is more along the lines of the bad 80s mainstream action films, like a little bit more known. Because trust me, you're going to look at our list and you're going to say, well, this is missing. And you're probably right because there's just a lot. But especially for me, I put these on here because they had more of a budget than some of these really, really bad ones. So they should have known better.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll start with mine, right?
There you go. Little Skype issue.
And Skype again.
Little Skype issue.
Skype issue. My number 5, Death Wish 2, 3, and 4.
There you go.
Yeah, Death Wish 2, 3, and 4. And these Death Wish movies aren't even bad, enjoyable to me. And I don't hate Charles Bronson, but I hate him in these fucking shitfests. And I've listed 3 of these, but if I had to choose, I would say number 2 is actually the worst of the bunch.
It's
sadly, 3 and 4 get better than 2. I'm fairly sure that Ebert gave Death Wish 2 0 stars.
Really?
I think so.
That doesn't happen very often.
And I mean, honestly, the dialogue in this film seems like, when the Simpsons have a fake action film?
Yes, McBain or something.
McBain, yeah. It's like, do you believe in Jesus? Because you're going to meet him. It sounds like something McBain would say, but no, this is Charlie Bronson.
Yeah.
It's not, the action isn't even fun. It's boring action films to me are some of the most terrible ones because the fact is you can forgive a bad action film if the action is really good.
Mm-hmm.
If the acting is just bad, if sets, cinematography, if everything's just bad, but the action is still kind of fun and enjoyable, you can kind of forgive it. You can give it a pass. This has none of that. They're just terrible films.
That Death Wish 2 is a mean film. It's a sadistic film, and it relishes its sadism and its fear of minorities. Basically, it is a dark film.
And there's some kind of homoerotic undertones to it. I don't want to say that Charles Bronson was leering at guys in it, but he was kind of leering at guys, and it was meant to be this total badass macho I'm staring you down, mm-hmm. But add a different soundtrack to it, and I swear it's like the opening of a gay porno. So
there you go.
Death Wish 2 could have went a different direction.
Yes, it could have been entirely different. Yes.
Your number 5.
My number 5. There we go. Tango and Cash. This is everything that's wrong with the 80s action movies. Just right here. Just materialized right in front of our eyes. It's a really bad Lethal Weapon knockoff wannabe. With 2 guys who can't even carry the bad material. Action that I think is absurd. That truck coming at Stallone and he gets out and he's... Why don't you just run him over? God. Stallone calling Rambo a pussy? That's just too meta for me. And it's got, I think, the most cringy Bugs Bunny and drag moment ever. And of course, it's got Terry Hatcher too. That adds up to a pretty bad movie in my mind. What do you think?
Really, really bad movie. I do not think we're done with Stallone.
Poor guy.
On this list. I do not think And with
Yeah.
Stallone.
It's Tango and Cash really tries to be something that it can't be. You know, the clever, buddy cops that they're total opposites, except they're the same kind of person.
Yeah. I mean, the reason the Lethal Weapon works so well is because Danny Glover and Mel Gibson
Oh yeah,
worked so well together from a comedy standpoint, from an action standpoint.
mm-hmm.
They just worked well together. It was believable in a way.
Yeah,
This was just totally unbelievable.
it was.
Like, I mean, when I get into my number four, I'll get into something that's even crazier unbelievable. But there's just like you watching Tango and Cash, it's not funny. It doesn't hit on any of those great action notes. It's dumb. It's really dumb. And we're gonna drag Stallone over the coals a couple more times, I'm sure.
It's really too bad. Yeah, Tango and Cash it feels so dated and so unartistic, I guess I'd say. I mean, think about this: Die Hard's older than Tango and Cash. I mean, that's just amazing to me.
That really?
Yeah,
What year Tango and Cash came out?
89.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, all I can think of is old Kurt with some mousse in his hair. I mean, that's just dated, just does not hold up well.
Pretty sad. Pretty sad.
All right.
Speaking of a lot of mousse in your hair, I guess we got to talk about Roadhouse.
There you go.
I was never a fan of Patrick Swayze, like ever.
Ever.
My favorite thing that he ever did was that SNL sketch with Chris Farley.
Oh, the Chippendales.
The Chippendales. That was like the only thing I actually remember liking him for. Like, just not a fan. And Roadhouse is all about Swayze beating people up. And it's terrible. How do you make an hour and a half worth of bar fighting boring? Well, Roadhouse answers that question for you.
Yeah.
It's not like an hour and a half bar fight should be fun as hell. And it's just not. I understand that people find Roadhouse to be like a guilty pleasure. I just can't. I wanted to rip Swayze's throat out with my bare hands. Just like he did.
There you go.
Ripping throats out.
Yeah.
It's just not good.
No, it's not at all. I'm with you. It takes itself so seriously, I think. It doesn't realize it's just to have trashy fun.
Yeah.
I think for the most part, Patrick Swayze didn't realize how to just have fun, except for maybe Point Break. That's
yeah, there you go. Yeah. Point Break. All right. Point Break, who's good in, he was actually having fun in that. I agree with you on that one. Yeah, Point Break. We talked about Point Break.
We did. Yeah.
That was fun.
But no, I'm with you totally on this one. It's maybe when I was like 12, it was a guilty pleasure, but not anymore. It's just unbearable.
I bet you Roadhouse is on like the women's favorite list, right?
I think we'll see a couple of those on there. Actually, I do believe
that. Roadhouse might be.
Oh yeah. They're running high off of Dirty Dancing.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I think I like Dirty Dancing more than Roadhouse. Because nobody puts Danny in the corner.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm going to move on now.
Please do.
Okay. My number 4, Running Man.
That's going to be a divisive one.
I think I'll have a couple divisive one here. It's a stroke of genius to cast Richard Dawson in the role of the game show host. That's brilliant. For you young people, he was the host of Family Feud for a long, long time.
It's fun.
But outside of that, this movie fails so hard. It's this one-note level satire that you get after the first few minutes, and it keeps pounding it over and over and over again. But that's okay. I mean, like you said, it's okay, and it's forgivable if the action is cool and maybe the one-liners are awesome, but it isn't, and they aren't. Running Man is boring. Running Man feels cheap. It's not worthy of being a Schwarzenegger film. This is low rent. He did better, and he would continue to do better after this. It's just not I don't like this at all.
I used to be a huge fan of Running Man.
Yeah,
I loved it. It was so much fun, and then I got older and I rewatched it, and I think I'm siding with you on it. Like, I don't know, it just the fun of the movie kind of on rewatch when I was a little bit older, it wasn't as fun as I remembered it being. We do a whole show that's mostly based off of films that we really enjoyed when we were younger, and we rewatch them again, and we still love them. They hold up over time. Like,
Right.
that's the hope, is
Yeah.
that. And this is one that kind of like doesn't hold up for me, and it's a shame because there's so many great, as you mentioned, Schwarzenegger films that still do hold up, and even ones that are like considered bad action films, I still get a kick out of to this date. Like, Eraser is one of my all-time favorite kind of Arnold Schwarzenegger action films, and it's not a good movie,
Oh no, not
but
at all.
it's fun as hell.
Yeah.
It's really fun.
Yeah.
And the fun of Running Man, you're right. It's the same thing over and over again. It's like they found something that worked for like 15 minutes, and then they just did that in 15-minute intervals.
Yeah.
So I agree with you. Ultimately, I'm cool with you putting Running Man on this list because over time it hasn't been there so well.
It just doesn't hold up for me.
My number 3, I told you we'd talk about Stallone. I knew it was going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's weird. This film, Cobra, is a very weird following. Some people just love it. I don't get it. I'm all for explosions and body counts rising. We just talked about Arnold and Commando.
Yeah.
Is one of my favorite action films of all time for those very same reasons.
Yeah.
This dumb, awesome explosion, people dying action. Skype is just, I'm gonna kick Skype right in the dick this week. I don't get the love for Cobra at all, though. Like, I mean, honestly, the movie poster and the name of the movie are more badass than the movie itself.
That's true. He's got like the gun with the sunglasses.
The red background, and the gun, sunglasses, and then the movie name Cobra, and you think, oh man, this is gonna be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not.
No.
And again, I know that there's a weird, like, we're probably gonna get some negative feedback on this one, on Cobra. I think that's gonna be one of the picks that we kind of get. Maybe your next one might give us the biggest, most amount of hate, but I mean,
Yeah, I'm trying to get more downvotes than a psychic being on our channel. Yeah.
it might happen. Yeah. Cobra. No good.
No, I was not a fan. I don't even really remember Cobra, to be honest. I didn't really like it back in the day.
It's forgettable.
It really is very forgettable. Brigitte.
All right, Abe.
Yeah.
With your number 3, take my breath away, please.
There you go. Yeah. I'm not even going to touch on the homoeroticism that every other person on Earth touches on. I don't care about that.
Who cares? I mean, I mentioned it in Death Wish 2. I didn't care about it.
I don't care.
It was there. It was overt, but I didn't care.
Right. And I don't care about it here. This movie is stock footage wrapped around terrible exposition and logins. And that's all it is. And it's not even particularly done well. The spatial relationships of this fight are poorly defined. I mean, it's literally just like, plane zips by. Oh my God, he's on my tail. It doesn't make any sense. You cannot tell what's going on. This movie exists purely moment to moment. What happened before doesn't connect what happens now. It's not going to affect the future. It is just, it's the worst kind of 80s action movie. Hell, it's the worst kind of action movie there is. Everything in this movie, not just the fights, but everything's poorly defined. The parameters of the school are poorly defined. At one point, they're worried about getting fired from the Navy because they're not going to ace the Top Gun. Nothing makes sense here. And then the worst part is we're following the wrong character. Maverick's not the goddamn hero of the movie. He might even be the villain. Iceman's the hero of the damn movie. Iceman's the one who learns to put aside his feelings and machismo and relate to the men he flies with. Maverick learns nothing. Maverick doesn't even realize how to handle his unibrow by the end of the goddamn movie. I hate Top Gun.
Man, you're entering us into a highway to the danger zone now.
I'm not wrong, though. I'm not wrong on anything I'm saying.
I've never been a fan of Top Gun either.
Okay, there you go.
No, I never liked Top Gun. I know that it's a pop culture kind of staple. When I worked at a Target many years ago.
Yeah.
And we kind of all had nicknames from Top Gun. Iceman and Goose and Maverick. I was Iceman, by the way.
There you go.
Iceman. because I didn't want Maverick, even though I probably bear more of a resemblance to Tom Cruise with this nose uh, than I do Val Kilmer. You know.
What happened to you, Val? You used to be so cool.
Oh my God! Did you? I'll go on a rant here.
Okay.
Did you watch the show Life's Too Short?
No, I never
Ricky
did.
Gervais?
No.
Gotta watch it. It's like a season plus. You know, it's a
It's a Ricky
typical Gervais thing.
yeah.
Val Kilmer's in it is great. Liam Neeson's in it is fantastic too. Like that's probably the most like best. Oh my God, Liam Neeson's so great. Life's Too Short. I cannot like push that enough. But back to Val Kilmer. He was great in that. But yeah, I liked Val Kilmer in Alexander.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. You're right,
He was really good in Alexander. I thought he was Alexander, underrated flick, people.
You're just driving us to homoeroticism today. I swear to God.
Really,
Yeah.
really am. Yeah. Top Gun. I was never a fan.
No. Sucks. There you go.
My number 2 is Superman 4. Now, Superman 3 nearly killed this franchise, and Superman 4 put the fucking bullet in the head.
A kryptonite
It finally-
bullet right in the head. Yep.
Right in the head. Done after Superman 4. Like Superman 3, it's terrible. It's a bad comedy. Like it was made to be a comedy, and Superman as this comedy just didn't work. Superman 4 tried to bring it back to like a serious level, and just failed. I mean, you bring Lex Luthor, you bring Gene Hackman back to play Lex Luthor,
Yeah. Yeah.
and it doesn't work. He's just collecting a paycheck.
No.
And then because Rocky 4 made this like peace between the U.S. and Russia so possible, Superman 4 had to let us know that if we don't put aside our differences, we will create a nuclear man that's going to kill us all. That's what's going to happen if Russia and the U.S. if we don't stop this nuclear stuff, we're going to have a nuclear man. Terrible special effects.
Wasn't the budget like just eradicated by Canon Films?
No, not necessarily.
Oh, really?
Canon Films actually gave it a pretty good budget. Here's what Canon Films did. They wanted to make James Cameron's Spider-Man. And they wanted that to have a huge budget. Huge. So they decided to split the budget for James Cameron's Spider-Man to Superman 4 and Masters of the Universe.
Oh.
And they both bombed, and that was the end of Canon Films.
Wow.
Yeah.
Somebody at Canon Films should have read the screenplay in either of those movies, huh?
And, honestly, Masters of the Universe is a guilty pleasure of mine.
Yeah, I knew it is. I knew you.
Yeah, I really do enjoy Masters of the Universe, funny enough.
Yeah. Man, you're
In fact,
right, though.
We're probably going to talk about Masters of the Universe in a future episode, I bet.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
But Superman 4 just doesn't have it for me.
It's terrible.
It's nothing. It's and then Lex Luthor's Gene Hackman's horrible voice.
That's right. I forgot all about that.
Yeah, just bad. And apparently, one thing that Superman 4 taught me that I did not know: science. Right? That human beings can breathe in outer space without any helmets.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Superman's just flying this woman around in outer space and no helmet on, like.
The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy says it takes 30 seconds to die in space. Okay. No, you're right. It's horrible. Ducky is his goddamn sidekick. I mean,
What kind of voice was he doing? It was a horrible. Oh my God, it was so annoying. More annoying than like the typical John Cryer voice.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
I
don't know what they were thinking. It's terrible on every level.
I think bring him back playing Lex Luthor. It's going to be fun. It was not fun.
No.
I guess that's your number 2 now, right?
Yeah, you put me in a bad mood now. View to a Kill. This is the Bond movie, for those of you who don't know. It's a boring slog that actually descends into cringe territory. I'm going to use the opening adventure as my prime example of what the hell's wrong with this. But like, Bond is skiing down a mountain with the Soviets are trying to kill him, of course. Then all of a sudden, Beach Boys kicks on. He's actually killing Russians and surfing a snow-filled mountain to the Beach Boys. And I grant you that Roger Moore was already kind of getting a little silly and escapist at this point in Bond, but that's just, it pushes it over the edge. But then what really makes this movie odd is there's edge to this film too that doesn't seem to fit with what they're trying to do. Once Bond reaches the bottom of the mountain, there's a helicopter coming to kill him. He pulls a flare out and shoots it into the helicopter. And we see the pilot and gunman struggle for their lives to regain the control of the chopper. I mean, they're literally fighting for their lives while they're drowning in smoke and the helicopter spinning out of control, and it smashes into the cliff and they die. It's really strange. And this kind of weird, like silly but edgy humor, it kind of fills the entire film. It's like the seeds of Casino Royale were planted. They just didn't know what the hell they were trying to do yet. It's really weird. And Tanya Roberts is a scientist. Boom. I know you're not a big Bond fan. But
I'm not. No,
this is one you should.
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen. I haven't seen most of them. Like I've only seen, like the ones I've seen are pretty much a good chunk of the Sean Connery ones. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So.
This is a weird one. Christopher Walken as a bleach blonde computer tech.
That's weird.
It is weird, dude. Just, it's so tonally uneven. It doesn't quite understand what it's trying to do. Even some of the music cues. I mean, I'm really curious if anybody else notices too. The music cues are really off too. It's just strange.
Yeah, I have no frame of reference here. I'm going to take your word for it. I've never been into Bond. I've never.
It sucks. Just take my word for it.
Is it the worst that you've seen, or
the worst Bond?
Worst Bond, yeah.
It's up there. I picked it definitely as the worst one in the 80s. I'd have to think back if there's any worse in the 70s.
What about the Pierce Brosnan ones?
Yeah, that Die Another Day. That was pretty goddamn horrible too.
Mm-hmm. You know what I liked? GoldenEye, the video game.
Oh, classic, man. Everybody loved that game.
So
yeah. All right, are you ready to
my
do
number
this?
one.
There
yeah.
you go.
I can't even. It's about a dude arm wrestling to win a big rig and impress his annoying son.
That kid was annoying as shit.
That's the film. Stallone was nominated for an Oscar this year, and I think he lost mostly because people still remember that he did Over the Top. Honestly.
You think so?
The memory's still just stuck in them. It's like, oh, I'm gonna vote for Arnold for Stallone. Oh no, he did Over the Top.
Yeah, that's what held him back. Yeah.
I didn't see this movie, but I know Tom Hanks is in this one. Let's vote for this guy.
Yeah. That could have been what happened. Yeah.
I wish they had write-in votes for the Oscars. Like seriously, you just look at the list and you just be like, these nominees don't work for me. Let's go write in someone else. They should have write-in votes.
They should.
Yeah. Stallone still wouldn't have won.
No.
Over the Top is so ridiculously bad. It's so bad. It's terrible. Oh my God. Awful.
Is that it? You can't...
That's it. No, I'm not even gonna go into it. It's about, like, honestly, it's what I said. It's a dude. It's about arm wrestling. And the whole Over the Top is you got to get this right grip.
Oh, that's right.
Over the top to pull the arm down to win. That's Over the Top.
Wow.
And I mean, of course, it's a metaphor. Because once he wins the big rig, he's going over the top.
Oh yeah, see, I'm not clever enough to get that.
Life as well.
There you go.
Yeah, it works so many different levels.
So I was smarter. Yeah. Oh man,
it's gonna be my new rating system.
Yeah, there you go. Over the Top, or is this like?
That's it. Yeah. Can you go over the top? I mean, that's all that matters. Yeah.
God.
I don't even remember what your number one is.
There we go.
Surprise me.
There you go.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Boy, Sly, I'm sorry. I feel bad now. I really do. I like the man. I think he's cool, but we're kicking the shit out of him tonight.
How many? Hold on. So Tango and Cash, one.
Yeah.
Cobra 2,
Yep.
Over the Top 3. This is fourth. 40% of our list is Stallone.
Stallone. Poor guy.
And not a single Arnold one. What's that say?
Oh no, we had the Arnold one. Why am I drawing a blank now all of a sudden?
We didn't have an Arnold one.
No, we had an Arnold one.
Running Man. Oh, you're
Running
right.
Man, yeah,
You're right.
sorry.
Okay, we did. All right. Still 4-1.
4-1. Yep. But this is why I don't like it. We've talked about Rambo before. We talked about Rambo at length before when we did First Blood 2. And it's a movie I like. And I think you liked it too. The Rambo 2 was the turning point from when Rambo became a reactionary hero into a proactive killing machine. They take that even further in Rambo 3. I jokingly said in that Rambo 2 review that Rambo was Jason Voorhees in the jungle. But now it's no fucking joke. He literally cannot be killed by human means. And of course, this comes up with some... This movie's like some straight up Orwell shit here. Because Rambo's fighting Charlie Wilson's war by teaming up with the Taliban. This is just...
True story, people.
This is wild, yeah.
True story. He's with the Taliban.
The heroic Taliban freedom fighters.
Taliban freedom fighters.
Holy moly. Yeah. It's so bad. It's so bad. And the climactic scene where the bad Russians in the helicopter and Rambo's in the tank, and he slams his helicopter into the tank. Come on now. It's horrible. Yeah, it's just cringy. I feel bad. 'Cause I think John Rambo's an interesting character who never, after the first two movies, it just became a joke.
Yeah, I mean they finally came back to it. Like finally came back to a good character again in the last one.
I still haven't seen the last one.
John Rambo.
Yeah. I never saw it. Yeah.
Good. I'm not saying good. You haven't seen it. I'm saying it's good. I think it's back to. Are we getting killed in the comments or?
Yeah.
All right. Good. That's usually your look that someone's killing me on the comment section right now.
Not yet.
Okay. It will. It'll happen.
Oh yeah. I think
It's bound to.
Oh yeah. I think more of anything.
Yeah. I can't argue with you. Rambo was a very tragic character in a way in the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Very sad. This is a tragedy. When he makes that change in the second one, it works.
Yes.
For the second one.
Well, because his back's against the wall. This is what he has to do. Yeah.
But to then drag that out to almost like in the third one, he enjoys it. He's having fun.
You're right. There's a level of sadism there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And that's what bothers me is
Yeah.
this is not the same guy that we've seen in the first two films.
This is not. Yeah. This is not. You're right. This isn't a damaged warrior who just wants to live his
good at killing in the second one.
Yeah.
By the third one, he enjoys it.
He does.
That's not good.
No.
That's you're right. That's gone from like, damaged warrior into like fucking psychopath territory by the third one.
Yeah.
Man.
And that guy probably wouldn't have any beef throwing in with the Taliban. Man, that is so fucked up. I just can't get over that.
No, I can't.
Yeah.
You can't. I mean, you can't make that shit up.
No, I know we hated the Russians at the time, but come on now, people.
I mean, it is Orwellian though. We've always been at war with Eurasia.
Yeah.
We always have.
Yeah.
Oh man, yes. I guess that's it, right?
That's it. I got it. Yeah.
Close out another episode of the Movies and Stuff Show. Please make sure to like this video, comment below with your picks, why you think we're wrong. Subscribe to us here for more awesome content. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter. We'll be back next Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern. We're going to discuss David Lynch's Fire Walk with Me. We hinted to it earlier in the episode.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to be joined by the writer of that film, Robert Engels.
That is so cool.
Very cool. Looking forward to it. Always have fun talking about David Lynch films. What we're going to try to do is, honestly, I think before all said and done, before our show is off the air for good, many years down the road, we're going to talk about every single David Lynch film that's going to happen.
Oh, I hope so. I hope so.
I think so.
Even Dune.
Oh, even Dune. Dune's getting a nice treatment.
Hey, Sean, answer my emails. Come on, girl.
Final words.
Welcome to Canada.